with that, we can turn it on over to our Turn on the Spotlight segment, as B kind of alluded to a little bit ago. We're going to be discussing linebacker TJ Edwards of the Bears. He was one of the under-the-radar free agency signing for the Bears this past offseason. I think he signed a 3-year, $15 million deal or something like that. Something like it
Around
was like,
there. Yeah,
yeah, really
around
low
there.
cost. It
Yeah.
looks to be the steal of free agency with the way he played. But I won't say any more. I will turn it over to B and let him tell you guys all about Mr. TJ Edwards, the former Badger.
Yes. Turn on the spotlight. So, yeah, like you already said, from University of Wisconsin, 6'1", 240. He played for a few seasons with the Eagles. I think he played like his full rookie contract, I think, so like 4 years. He's 27 years old right now. And yeah, so I just want to give him some love here, give him some like praise, because I feel as though he was snubbed. Again, he's not like a household name, but I think his play speaks for itself. So just going over his like stats real quick for you all. In 2023, he has 145 total tackles, 8 tackles for loss, 8 QB hits, 7 pass breakups, 4 interceptions, 2.5 sacks, 2 fumble recoveries, and 1 forced fumble. This dude is all over the place in the run game and in the pass game. Now, since I am a Bears fan, I watched him every single game. If you don't know him, go ahead, pop in his highlights, and you'll see everything what I'm about to talk about now. In the run game, he is super tough, man. He can take on blocks well. He's fast. He can shoot the gap. He's also a sound tackler. He understands leverage and tracks the near hip well, meaning you won't see many times where he overplays the ball carrier, right? We've seen plays a lot of times where, the linebacker or the safety, whoever on defense is running at an angle, like pursuing the ball carrier, and is over pursuing, the guy cuts back. You will hardly see that with TJ Edwards. He's very, very sound. He also knows his run fits well. He knows when to box. He knows when to balance a play outside. Again, he understands leverage. He also understands where all other people on the defense are fitting in as well. So he's also like very, very smart too. He's also a good blitzer. He blitzes with speed and power, and he is great in zone coverage. Again, he has 4 interceptions. He's all over the place out there. But I would say, though, just to be not really criticism, but a little bit nitpicky, he's not the best athlete. He can obviously get outrun by receiver type players. Of course, he is 6'1", 240. But he's not like that freak athlete who you see at the linebacker spot. He is a good athlete. He's not a great one or a freak. And he can also struggle in man coverage. Usually when he's manned up against a fast, running back, the advantage goes to that running back. Again, because he's not really a great athlete. But he does play the game the right way. He is tough. He's a very sound linebacker. He plays the will in the Bears defense, which is a pretty like star spot for the Matt Eberflus run defense. So he is a big part of that unit. I'm excited to watch him for the next couple of years. Again, he has 2 more years on his contract. But yeah, man, this guy can ball. It's pretty cool watching him play as a Badger, and he's also a local kid too. So yeah, man, I have nothing but praise. Again, just want to give TJ his flowers. Thank you for like a great season 2 as a Bears fan. And again, we are excited to have you on our squad.
So I was kind of curious to see. So for those that don't know, there's a thing amongst Bears fans that they call the Bears tax. It means that players going to get less recognition because they play for the Bears. I was curious to see if TJ Edwards had made the Pro Bowl last year with the Eagles and what his numbers compared to last year versus this year, to see if maybe there was some validity to that kind of Bears tax. So it looks like he did not make the Pro Bowl last year, but he did make Pro Football Focus's first team All-Pro selection in 2022. And you could argue, based on a lot of his numbers, that he actually had a better season this year than he did last year. He had more interceptions this year, I think about the same amount of sacks, a few more tackles. So, I mean, it could be one way to kind of see if that is a true fact, if he doesn't make that same kind of first team All Pro selection. But sorry, I was just kind of
That's
curious to
cool.
see that. But
No,
yeah,
I didn't even know that fact too. So hopefully he can get that same again. Hopefully he get the actual All Pro award this season too through the league. He is playing at really like high level. Um,
yeah.
but no, man, thank you for that. I didn't even know that like fact.
Yeah, sorry. I just really looked it up right now because while you're talking, I was listening. I was like, wow, he did have a great season. I wonder if this was, but that's a great breakdown by you. He's definitely one of more like the old school linebackers, hard thumpers,
Mhm.
240. You feel it when he hits you kind of player. So I know he's done a great job for you. He's been a great Badger alum. I know Wisconsin talks very highly about him as well. So exciting to see him thriving